The pots that interested us were the everyday pots that people had used in their homes. This was true no matter what country we were looking at or what period of time. And so we thought, well, if it's true in all these countries and all different periods of time, the pots that interest us are utilitarian pots. Why should we think it's any different in Chicago in 1946? I still think, for me, it's the only thing that interests me, making pots that people can use, and that essentially means making them so that they can be affordable to the average person in their home. Out that way, we started out, I should say now, I'm jumping ahead, we started out to set up our pottery, and we very quickly found out we didn't know anything. We didn't know how to run a pottery. And so it was then that we took some time off. We went to England and persuaded Bernard Leach to take us as apprentices, as workers really in his workshop. And we spent 2.5 years over there in England working with Leach. And we finally did learn how to make pots. Well, I do remember one time I was working in the evening, and I was trying to design a plate which was not like the plate that we made at the pottery. And Bernard came in the studio, and he looked at me working away, and then he turned around to there was a blackboard on one of the walls. He turned around to this blackboard and he began to draw a plate like I was making. But he made it his plate, you know. And I said, Bernard, you know, I'm trying to make something that's personal, and you come in and you take it over and it becomes your pot suddenly. And I said, you've got to let me make mistakes and so on. And he understood that because, well, in the beginning, everyone makes a lot of mistakes, and that's the way it is. But that was the kind of a relationship we had with Bernard. We were able to talk about what we felt, and no anger or anything like that. In fact, Bernard also encourages us to. We set up a studio in a spare room in the house, and both of us were drawing and painting up there while we were working at the pottery.